What is this trend? This is so weird. What the hell? The murder mystery and the Bibu stream and Narissa's brother? What? Who did that?
Speaking of Bibu, you know, I wanted to point out, I feel like in our first couple of years,
Yeah.
for special occasions, we did like VR streams, right? But now recently there's this trend with these, I don't know how to describe them, these gimmick streams, like the one that Bibu did.
Oh yeah, and Gigi too with the murder mystery stuff. Yeah.
Didn't Narissa do a similar one too with the pajama party?
Oh yeah, with the pajama party. Yeah. Which
Yeah,
is
now
really
everybody's
fun.
doing that. Yeah, but it's all really thanks to
But it does
Rhea.
seem
Like
cool.
all of these streams that I mentioned, Rhea is handling them.
So smart. I don't understand the coding that you need to. And like even like watching the back end, watching the back end of like everything, like organizing the whole stream and like the game stream and stuff. There was so much that she had to do. I was like watching her click all these buttons. I was like, oh my god, yeesh. I can't imagine being that smart.
I know she's like a VTuber and everything, but I feel like she, in theory, if she wasn't doing that, she would be a great asset to just being a staff, like a project
Cool stuff
person
like that,
in cover. They would probably hire you, Rhea, if you ever want a new job. You know, you can probably offer your expertise to cover.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, bring us some nice ideas.
You know, there's only so many fun and cool ideas that you can do 100% by yourself.
Yeah, exactly.
It's so cute. Oh, I'm crying. They're trying to steal my streamer. Dude, that clip was so cute though. Like, oh man. You know, like after the GG murder mystery, I was just like, oh, it was like I did something for them and it was like a one-off. And then I did the Narissa thing and then suddenly it was like, okay, paying attention a little bit now. And now it's like the third time and now people like Kiara and Callie are talking about me on their stream by name, and it's like it feels like it's not even real. It just feels nice to be noticed by people. I don't really watch streams, but at least with Callie, I listen. She's like she's the VTuber that made me start VTubing. So that's like, you know. I didn't really talk to them very much when I did the murder mystery one, but after Narissa's, people hung out for a little while and I got to talk to people a bit. And then this one, we were like all talking a decent chunk whilst it was live in a little channel. And I was like kind of having fucking mini breakdowns every time something broke. I would be in the chat like, why did that break? No! And like all of the fucking Holo girls were like sending me love heart emojis and telling me it was like okay and not to worry and that it was good. So I'm like, oh, you guys are so nice. Guys are so nice. Man, guys, this is the hard problem. I can't tell you how satisfying it is to make stuff for Hololive, but at the same time, I love making stuff for myself. I love making things and being a streamer. I don't want to be a behind the scenes guy. The only way I would ever end up in a job like that is if my streaming really just never worked out. You know, I think if I was still streaming in 2 years' time to 170 viewers, I would give up and I would go into production. But I still have my own desires, you know, I would love to be a successful streamer. I think I'm 28 now, so if I was still streaming to 170 people in 2 years, I would have no money. I am reaching a point where I've done a lot of the things that I wanted to do. Like when I started VTubing, I was like, I want to make an event like this. I want to make an event like this. I want to make an event like this. I want to work with these people. I'd like to do stuff like this. And I'm really getting to do it, and it's awesome. Like I grinded really hard for this Bibu project, right? I don't think I would do this again, or at least not for a long while. The scale was so big and it took so much time. And it's like I can't make myself successful if I do stuff to that scale like regularly. I think once a year would be fine. Yeah, I kind of didn't focus on myself super hard to do all this other stuff, and it's like I need to try and focus up soon. I gotta focus up soon. Gotta try.